Hello and good morning, everybody. Hi, Mona. I'm just obviously you'll all start trickling in. Why is my camera not working? Just bear with me a second. I've had nothing but technical difficulties. My daughter's been using my desk, and now for some reason my camera's not working. Just let me know. I'm not going to stress. Hello, I am here. I'm sorry if I'm just going to deactivate the camera. Then I'm going to activate it again. There we go. So yeah, I think my daughter's been having a play around with my desk and she unhooked my camera and everything. And I was like, why have you done that? So long as everyone can hear me okay. Excuse me. Hello, my dear lovely friend Angie. So today I'm paying homage to mine and Zoe's monthly hashtag this month, which is colourmeheavenly. And I'm sorry in advance that I haven't been streaming. My life's been a bit of a upside down mess lately, but and I do have to apologise for the state of my fingers. They're very red and very sore, but because obviously I've got the diabetes, so I can't eat, so I've been biting my fingers. So I am going to apologise in advance. I'm probably not going to zoom in too much today because obviously I don't want you seeing my scabby fingers, but I am apologising in advance before I get any nasty comments about the state of my fingers. That is the reason why. It's just the anxiety I go through, and that's what I do. I either eat or I bite my fingers. I think I've been told it's a sign of self-harm and I shouldn't really be doing it, but I have. So alert, there is maybe an anxiety trigger here. So yeah, if you see me hiding my hands a lot, that'll be why. So I'm just explaining that. So today I am back. Today I have been absent again for a couple of weeks, but it's just life at the minute. So I do apologise to everybody. But today is about being happy and pulling. What the heck is that word? Pulling out an either old colour in heaven or a new one, depending on which one. So I've got a few here because I can't decide which to colour. Hi Ems, hi Megan. So welcome everybody this morning. So I've pulled out the Maud Lemon, Maud Lamone, I think it's pronounced. I loved this one when I looked through it. And then there was obviously the Sarah Rich one, the Creature of the Nights. Absolutely love this. I've not coloured in it yet. It's probably one of my favourites actually, because it's Sarah's images. And then I've got the I think this is the Halloween one. Never even opened it, That's how bad it's been. Let me just take that auto zoom off. It's having a nice little flicker there every time I just take that autofocus off. So this is a Halloween one I've pulled out, which has also got some Hannah Lynn, some Enya's in, Sarah in, and more. And then obviously I've pulled out a Christmas one, which I think this is the new Christmas one. I think what's just come. Issue, is it? Let me look. Issue 81, yeah, so it's the new one. So, should I colour a Christmas one? Should I stick with some horror? There's two horror ones. And then there's a fantasy figures one, which I also like. And I'm going to be using the Brutes, the square Brutes. So, which one should I colour? Which one? The lighting's gone funny again on here. Try and brighten it up a little bit. It's a bit better. It's got to be the Christmas one. Ems, that's not a thing. I was not expecting that to come from you. Good day, Aspet. I was expecting you to say definitely a horror. So a Christmas one. Okay, let's do this then. Christmas it is. I've just been measuring up my Tammy sent this most amazing image that I'm not sure if I can show it you because I don't know if it's like a personal thing she sent me. I'd have to ask, but if I can show it you, I'll show it you on the next one. But she sent me one of her very own artworks to put up in my new house, and I've just been measuring it to get a frame. So before I came on stream, so we'll go with this one. Now let's have a look. Horror. A Christmas one. Everyone wants a Christmas one. Let's have a look. Let me see what we can do in this one, because this I am literally off the cuff colouring here. Oh, that's a cute one. I'm just trying to think if I should attempt. I love baubles. I love doing baubles. Love the baubles. Love candy canes as well. So this is the new, so you're getting a bit of a flip through if you've not seen the new Colour in Heaven Christmas one. I don't care. Let's have a see. Oh, Icy. Oh, she looks good, doesn't she? She like an ice queen. Oh! The ones at the front by Jenny. Oh, let me get to them. I'm going backwards here, aren't I? By Jenny. Oh, Jenny. Now I wouldn't know what you're talking about now. I was thinking, who's Jenny? One of those funny Santas. Funny Santas. Oh, are these by Jenny? I've got the portraits though. They're so good though, aren't they? By Jenny Cut. What's a funny Santa one? You'll get it for Easter. Oh, these ones. They are a bit funny. It's like a bit of a Grinch tree, isn't it? Where's his Santa suit? Is he one of them fluffy things? Is that his leg? Oh no, his leg's there. That's his grey beard. Do I do? I'm in two minds what to do. Do I do the Robin? Or do I do the Nutty Santa? Oh, this one is cute. Right, quickly decide Robin or the Nutty Santa. Which one should we do? He's got a wreath around his neck. Yeah. And his little tiny pair of glasses there. Santa. Angie'll be Santa because she's said Santa. Oh, the kitty and the sock. I know, but I'm trying to improve my cat fur yet for the cats. But they do look cute, don't they? I could do smooth cats. That Robin in the mistletoe is pretty. It is, isn't it? It's cute. Don't mind doing birds. Santa, Robin. I know, I'm going to bring him out, but not yet. It won't be Santa Claus. Well, I'll bring Finger Claus out as well, but it'll be a different one too. We'll see. It is cute, that though. It's very cute. But I could do everything but the cats. Now you pick. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Put the baby on the floor. When it's done, wrap its bum. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh! Oh dear. Okay, this one it is then by Fabrica Fantasy. I'm going to get the brutes out, so I'm going to not do the cats straight away. That's for sure. Oh, get out. I'll just check out these. Don't forget I'm doing a wing it combination. I may add a bit of this in. Oh, I'll try this one. Ew. These are all over the place. I feel like I've missed some, but it's not. I know it's the yeah, I'm going to go with them three for this. I want to do the ball first. So I'm going to come down. Smooth coated kitties. Those snowmen were cute too. Can't wait for Easter. Really? Well, how long will it take? Will you get it sooner if I post it, you Angie? Will it come quicker if I post it? Because I honestly don't mind posting if you get it quicker. They are very cute, aren't they? So I'm going with, just bring my camera down a bit more. It's just being banged everywhere. Like I said, I'm not going to come in too close, but hopefully it'll be close enough that you can... Oh, I can zoom too. So we're going to go ahead and do the bow first, and then I'm going to do the... It won't come any quicker if I post it. Oh, that's terrible. So I'm going to give it a full coat of 1011. I have no idea what name this is. Someone did have them all named. I think Tammy might know some of the names as well. But I have no idea. So I'm just going to give it a complete coat of this 011. So how's everybody been? I've missed you all. So I want to know. You have a subscription. I know, but I'd like you to be able to colour it. And you'd have 2 copies then. Oh, last night I should have seen the colour of the sky while it was setting. It was absolutely stunning. And I nearly took a picture of it, and it was very similar colours to these. It was like blues and purples, and then like pinks and peaches. Oh, it was amazing. But I was driving, so I couldn't get a picture of what it looked like. But if it comes again tonight, I'll be definitely pulling the good old camera out and getting a picture of that winter night sky, because it was gorgeous. I was looking at the sky thinking I could make a combination out of you. It was funny. So now I've put a big coat of that. I'm going to go with 016, I think that is. You can see that, 016. And you know me, guys, I am a flicker when it comes to bows. But I've never used the brutes on Colour in Heaven, so I don't know how they fare. Could be the worst mistake I ever made, so we'll see. I don't think it will be, but I just need to turn my book round. Bear with me a second. So I'm going to flick towards the centre of this bow. Following this edge is how I'm going to keep my flick going. So as it turns, I'm going to turn. Then as it starts coming back, I'm going to follow it round. I like making my bows look textured. It just keeps it softer, and then I'm just going to flick a little bit more of them a bit further forward and then bring these to meet it. And it's as simple as that. Was I out of frame then? Rose of, oh, it's called Cherry Blossom, and 1016 is called Rose of Versailles. Sorry Angie, I just realised. And then inside the bow, I'm going to kind of go opposite to the flicks, and I'm just going to use the shadowed area. I'm going to leave the top of the bow here kind of bright. Then I'm going to come in with 113. Hopefully you can see that too. They're hard to see, these numbers, 113. And what I tend to do with this colour is just kind of add it in as the pencil lays, really. Just flick, but if it forms its own clusters, I leave them in. I don't try and blend them, because I think that gives it a nice little natural effect of material or fabric. And I'm not doing them as close, I'm putting a little bit of a gap in between them as well. You don't have to do them flicked like me either. You can do them shaded. It's entirely up to you. I just like doing them like this. And then I come in with the edge here and press in hard against the edge and just soften that out, coming out towards them flicks. And this helps just give it that definition. On first impressions of the square roots on the Colour in Heaven paper, I'm not overly happy with the way it lays down. It gets quite wax bloomy quite quickly, so they may not be my preferred choice if I was to use them again. See you later. Love you, bye. My husband's just going off for his afternoon shift at work. So then I'm going to go back over and just flick out that shadow that I've done. And then go back to 016. Red wine. Oh, I like that. This time I'm going to press a little bit harder with my flicks. And I'm just pressing in harder just to fill them white spaces up, if there is any, between the two colours. The other place I want the lightest colour is here. Might try and do smooth haired cats, we'll have a look. I don't really want to focus on the cats today because I did a cat on the last stream. So I kind of don't want it to be turning out like I'm just doing cats every stream. I don't know if Zoe's managed to do any live streams. I've not really been getting any notifications, to be honest. I don't know what's going on with my YouTube, but I've got a new phone. So I don't know if it's anything to do with that, but I've not been getting many people's notifications, and I'm not going to lie, I've been a bit social media quiet as well lately. I've just not been in the right frame of mind for anything, to be fair, at the minute. And I'm trying to not put that on here, but obviously I do want to explain where I've been, if that makes sense. So then back with 011, which Angie said was cherry blossom. And then I'm going to press a bit harder and just emphasise, I'll fill in any white space in that highlighted area that we've got. So I'm just going to bring that pink right up into that fur, because obviously the cat will cause a shadow there. So we kind of just want that shadow mostly being here. To 113. Trying to not go into the cat too much there. Oh, nearly went in with the wrong colour. Back with 011. Just flick some of that in between here as well, just in case there's any white space anywhere there. I mean, some people, you can embrace the white if you love the white. There's nothing wrong with that either. Right, I can turn my page back right now. So we need this is 113, isn't it? And I'm just going to add the flicking into there. And right down here, I'm going to press in really hard there for that darker area. It should be our shadow. I'm just going to kind of flick that around there. And then back in with 016. I am going to be doing as well a Tim Jeff's colour along, so that's going to be uploaded this week. I promised a friend that I would do that, so that'll be landing on the channel at some point this week. Today, hopefully, if I can get the first part coloured in and I don't make any mistakes and I don't have to put it on my editor. I'm out of frame again, I'm very sorry. I'm terrible this morning for being out of frame. See, I don't like how it doesn't let me layer up, and these are like waxy pencils, so I shouldn't have any issues with smudging the colour, but this paper is just not. I mean, has anybody else used the square brutes on Colour in Heaven paper? I'm just deepening up where my shadows would be. I'll have a deeper shadow down here. My black. As everyone clogged down those thumbs up. Not a fan of the Colour in Heaven paper. I tend to scan the image onto cardstock. Yeah, I think I should have done that, to be fair. So I'm just using what I'm saying is black. It's 028. I'm just going to give some flicks in the dark shadowed area. Just really emphasise this shadow here, which will form the bow, and then just flicking a little tiny bit out there. I don't think you've ever coloured in any of yours. Hi Pam, how are you? Hi Deb. If I'm being honest, I don't colour in many of mine. It's probably a waste of subscription, to be fair, because I just get it. And the most recent one is amazing what's come, and I've given it to my daughter because she really loves anime and stuff. And this one's come, it's Nico, it's called Nico Ladies or Women, and it's just very much anime characters, you know, the ones that have the ears coming out of the heads. I need to turn it this way just in case I go wrong. And she fell in love with it as soon as it dropped through the door, so I was like, here, take it, you can have it. She's like, oh thank you, I love you. But it is really nice if you like that kind of stuff. Tammy would probably love it, and Ashley would love it. And that's the new one that's just dropped through the door. If any of you's got it or seen it, out of frame again, I'm so sorry. And then what I'm going to do, just this very edge here, just very lightly, and I just emphasize this edge as dark so it's bending round. Black Sunday, yes, it's the black. Woohoo! Oh, you've got to send me all these names, Angie, so I can do a colour chart with the actual names. Okay, so I'm going back to 1016. I'm just doing the same, I'm flicking upwards, nice and soft towards that centre. And then just very gently across the top, and I bring that in. And this one's going to be more creasy than it is anything else. Oh Pam, have you not been so well? Mona, how's your recovery going? Are you getting there now? I'm just going to flick 113 in. I'm so not ready for Christmas. I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely not ready for Christmas. And I normally love Christmas. I'm normally the one that gets into the Christmas spirit and loving putting everything up and all that stuff, but I'm just not there this year. I don't know why. Don't know if it's because everything's so expensive. Or what. So back to 011. I'm just filling that white space in. I'm going to come back with 113. I'm just going to sharpen it up, get my nice lovely point back. Oh, thank you, Angie. I'd love that. So now I'm using 113, and we're going to go in these little divots now. What? Who is it? Fabrica has done like little creases, I would think, in the ribbon. Where it kind of folds. I don't know why it's washing out the deepness of the colour, which is not very good. Let me just adjust the light in 1 second. Oh, you're counting the days. Is that when your visit is? There we go, that's looking a little bit better. More true to the form, just need the brightness, it's lost its just let me play with these settings because she's unplugged my camera, so my camera's not looking, all my settings have gone off. I have the outdoor lights up and the kid is 3 up in the hall. Plan to put my main tree up later. Oh, you're really in the spirit. You've just had your 14th spine surgery. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is a feat. That definitely is. I think that's about the right colours now. I think you can see. Does that look a bit better? I'm heading north to Queensland, Pem. That's when I fly up north, Shell. Woohoo! I want like a road trip blog from you, Angie, like setting off video. So I'm just doing some fine little flicks down this bottom bit. And then I'm gonna run along just the very edge, just darken that up. It just fascinates me with Australia how big it actually is. Like, you've got to get a plane journey from one side of the country to the other, where in ours you can just drive from one side to the other in pretty much a day, I think. Well, maybe, yeah, a day. I think you could drive the full length of the country in literally. So just in these very fine divots, I just want to add some black into the centre, and that'll just add a bit more depth to them creases. Or Ems showed me a picture of her latest drawing the other day. It's absolutely stunning. The first time she's used a toned tan paper, and can I say it was absolutely amazing. Ems, if you don't follow Ems on Instagram, go ahead and have a look at the page. It's the same handle as your YouTube name, isn't it, Ems? It was absolutely stunning. She was so proud of herself, and you messaged me, didn't you? And you're like, look at this, what do you think? And I'm like, oh, it's amazing, I love it. But then you had your moment where she's like, should I add this? And I'm like, don't change your thing. It's lovely. Leave it as it is. So yeah, absolutely stunning image that you've just done. Just coming back with 016. I really don't like these pencils on this paper. This is going to turn out like Circle of Life did, and I swap my colours over. England is basically the size of my state down here in Victoria, Shell. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm in awe of different things when I actually look on the map and think, wow, look at the size of everywhere else compared to little old Britain. So that's one side of the bow done. I think I'm just going to add a bit more of that pink in just to make it a little bit brighter. And just a few white spaces I'm not happy with here. Oh, my shower started doing it squealing again. Oh, it's gone off now. The pressure must be going funny in my house, and it starts making my shower do some strange things. It is, isn't it, Angie? Hello! It's Cam, isn't it? I'm sure it's Cam. Is viewers Cam? Have I messed up? I do slay names, so I may have not remembered the right name, but I'm sure I got Cam in my mind. I've been doing a lot of my spiritual development as well lately, trying to get to Ant's development group and get my spiritual side back and on track, and just trying to help myself mentally as well as spiritually. And meditation helps a lot, not just for spirituality but for the mind anyway. I think I might be thinking of somebody else with Cam, I'm not sure. So now we're going back, we're going to do the other side of the bow. I'm going to start off with the dark one on this side. I'm going to jig, so 113. I'm going to jig this around a bit and try and adapt the way I'm colouring just with this, because I like any name you call me. Is it Pamela? I know you told me your name, and it frustrates me when I don't remember what people tell me. Okay, so I'm going to go in straight with dark first, rather than putting the light down. I know I've already put the lighter pink, but I'm going to start with dark, with the shadowing, just to see if I can get a bit more depth with this. I'm only putting this in, I'm only flicking the very edges here just so you still get that same texture. It doesn't look like two different types of colouring. And then we've got 016 again. We've got any baubles on here? I would not. I'm going to flick this colour over the top of that. And then back to 011. That's for the centre. I'm just going to come back with 113 and just press in that a little bit more. It is a gorgeous combination, isn't it? I love having a bit of brightness. And let me just add, I'm just going to press in a little bit more on this here just to blend it in. It's kind of like my blender colour as well as my highlight. There we go. That was better. It's coming out beautiful. Hi Dee, how are you? I missed you coming in there. Yeah, Pam is Pam and Pam, so it's Pamela. So there's somebody else called who has a distinctive YouTube name like you view, and I remember him telling me, and I can't remember who it was. So when either of you come in, so now I know you're Pamela. I'm just going to get my points back. I'll come in with black at the end. So this one has got a divot here, like a crease in the thing, so we're going to go with that when I'm doing my flick. So here I'm going to bring that flick around like I do her, because I want that crease in that bow as well. And then these are going to come out like this. What I'm having, that crease is going to be distinctive here. far out with this one. And then that's going to hide behind that cat. My hubby has got me a camera for Christmas, so I hope to start adding to my YouTube channel after Christmas. Scared much? Don't be scared. Honestly, do not be scared. There's nothing to be scared of. Live streams are fun, but live streams don't. How can I put this right? Live streams are fun until things go wrong. So once you get over your first one going wrong live, you're fine after that. Whereas when you do your own uploads to your channel, at least you've uploaded it and you know it's perfect and stuff before you've gone on. So live streams are amazing, but obviously things go wrong live on camera. And once you've done your first one, it's like when you ice skate. Once you first fall and hit your butt on the floor, you've got over that fall. That's exactly what live streaming's like. And then obviously it's finding slots and things like that now, because there's getting so many people that live stream. But like I've always said, nobody owns time. I think other YouTubers will say the same. Nobody owns the time. So if someone wants to stream when I'm streaming, go for it. Because like me, if there's two people on that I like to watch, I have one on my phone and I have one on my pad, and I'll watch both and I'll chat in both. There was once where I modded for 2 channels and I was modding for both channels at the same time. So, you know, it is good. You've just got to pick a time that suits you and go for it. And if you have to stream when somebody else is streaming, don't worry about it. That's the best advice I can give. But yeah, live streams can. I've been on where I've done certain things live and it's just gone absolutely tits up. May said, why does my colouring look blurry? 1 second. Like this, you get technical difficulties like this which really are annoying. There we go, that's better. So when you get technical difficulties that happen, you've just got to be, don't flap and go oh like I used to do. Just take it in its stride. And I used to be like always bothered about my kids talking in the background or making noise, and then I just thought after a bit, why am I so bothered? Everyone knows I've got kids. So I'm a lot more relaxed with my channel now, and I think that's come from meeting Tammy as well, because Tammy is very relaxed on her channel, and I've seen that her daughters interact and stuff like that. You can hear background, you can hear the dogs, you can hear the frogs and the birds and the Australian amazing noises. And I used to shut my windows and shut the noise out and say to the kids, oh, be quiet. And now I don't. I just literally, if you hear my kids, you hear my kids. Swear words and all, and it's just life. So honestly, it is a really, really, really rewarding thing, but it's a stressful thing as well. And so long as you can deal with all that, and I'll hold my hand up, I don't always deal with it well, but I try my best. It's a very rewarding place, especially when you get messages off people saying how much you've inspired them to colour and you've got them out of dark places. Them are the things that make me think, oh, you know, it's worth it. So never, ever, ever be scared of anything in life. That's just in real. Just go for it. It can either go well or go wrong, and you just try again if it goes wrong. I'm such a shy person that I don't think I could handle alive. Hi Zoe, how are you, honey? I was just thinking of just upload speed colourings. Yeah, definitely Ems. Yeah, watching the replays too. Yeah, premieres are really good. I love premieres because I can just sit back and relax and chat with you all whilst I'm colouring. Where now when I'm live streaming, when I've got to watch the chat, I've got to stop colouring to look up and see what's going on in the chat. And then for someone following along, it can be quite frustrating, so I've been told. Not frustrating, but hard to follow because I stop and then start chatting. And then it becomes a bit harder for someone that is or maybe colouring along with me at that point. So I do try and keep on track when I'm doing my colouring and try and not stop too much, but still keep up with chat. So yeah, it's like multitasking. I'm getting the new dragon first to complete my collection, plus to use them. Oh yes, the dragon set. It looks more exciting. It definitely does. There's colours in that I've been waiting for to come out in Black Widow. But there's still, even when I saw what's in it, I'm still like, there's still colours missing, but maybe he's going to add more. We will see, but I'm excited to add them to my Black Widow collection. But in the UK, I think we're behind everybody else, so we won't get it at the same time as America and Australia. I think they all get it first, and then Little Britain this time gets it last, I think. Premiers are the best. I'm good, thank you. How are you? I'm really good, Zoe. How was your holiday? Disclaimer, this is an adult colouring channel, not intended for children under 18. Hi Marilyn, how are you? Oh, is it getting cooler in Florida? I know when I talk to Ashley and snow starts coming, I get dead excited. That's when I want to live in America, when they get like mounds of snow at the side of the road. We get about 3 inches, and that's probably the highest we ever get. We're rubbish in the UK. So I'm trying to press a bit heavier here because I'm having trouble with the paper and it's not letting me lay down so much pencil, and I can hear the paper breaking down underneath my pencil. It's making like a funny creaking noise. So I'm just concentrating a little bit here with what's going on. I just want to add some flicks coming this way because there'll be some shadows behind this cat. We're almost taken all the shadow out by that cat there. And then I'm going to come back with 016. So yes, if you're following along with the hashtag, it is colourmeheavenly for the month of November. So dig out all your old colouring heavens. Tag myself and Zoe at Addicted to Colouring so we can see your entries and we can give you a lovely comment. And just see what colouring heaven delights that you've all been colouring. And to be fair, it's a really good hashtag because I am one that doesn't colour my colouring heaven books enough. And they are amazing images that all the artists will love, going back to 011. You know, and they do deserve a bit of love and dragging back out the cupboard. I was going to look for a really old one, but I was just drawn to the ones that I pulled out. But I was thinking, should I go back to my very first one? I can't even remember what my very first one was now. Oh my gosh, it was lovely. Thank you, Shelda. Last night we had the lights off in the hot tub room and put on the different colour lights in the hot tub and had the music on. It was awesome. Oh, it sounds like a really good, enjoyable weekend, Zoe. Hi, Cara. How do I, let me try and pronounce your name. So is it Cara Marinas? Is that right? And hello there too. Oh, we're meant to have snow. Woohoo! I will be literally wrapped up, snuggy and warm if snow comes. I love it. We love snow, but my daughter keeps saying, I think we're going to have a snowy Christmas this year. I can feel it in my bones. She keeps saying it's funny. Have you got yours? Is anyone who has got them, going back, sorry, to 113, do they stink? Do they still stink? Like the other Black Widows? Sometimes I had to my monarchs out for a couple of days. They absolutely stank. So I'm just shadowing over the top again now, like I did on the other side, because I want this bow to be like a statement piece, as well as this is going to be our focal piece in the middle, and then everything's going to be, I might do him a bit softer so it stands out. I'm just going to press a bit harder. And we had a nick here. And then we had another divot here in our bow. I want to emphasise that out. And there's another little bit of a crease here as well. I'll bring that round. You can't really see any creases on this side, you can here, so I'm just going to emphasise that a little bit more as well. That just helps give that bow a bit of movement, it's not just straight. I just got my new Colouring Heaven mag this morning, so I'm going to do one from there later. Nice. Isn't it an amazing edition, that one? I'll have to go and get it. I don't know where Alicia's put it though. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Thank you very much for that, Angie. Oh, it would be lovely, wouldn't it, Ems? I mean, us Brits dream. We dream for a white Christmas. I think we got a white Christmas last year, didn't we? But it was more after Christmas than it was before Christmas. Where we want Christmas on a we want snow actually on Christmas Day, where we can look out the window on Christmas night and there be gorgeous snow falling, and snow is falling all around us, children playing, having fun. That's what I want. It's the season of love and understanding. Merry Christmas, everyone. And then we all break out in June. I hope you all did anyway. I'll be driving and lurking, but I'm here. Okie dokie, make sure you rest in that leg once you get back into work. So let's just pull some of these back out on this side. There's more of a crease on this one here, so I'm going to kind of emphasise that as well. It's been nice back with you all, actually. I've missed you all. I'm going to come back. It's just layering up this basically until it looks right. 016. And I'm not keeping it in a point, I'm kind of just filling out, layering over and just breaking up them white spaces now that may be left. I want the pink to look brighter. You were singing along in your head. And anyone that might be watching who's just opening their eyes, just to a nice little Christmas song there. So I'm using this as my blender as well now, so I'm going to go over the whole bow with it in a second. But before I do that, I'm going to bring in our good old black, which is 028. I'm going to do what we did on the other side of the bow. I'm just going to work along the bottom of here, and hopefully, because I didn't do too many layers, this black should stand out a little bit better this time. Just gently flicking towards that centre. Just bringing that out a little bit and then flicking around that corner. Yeah, so you definitely have to adapt the way you colour with the it's like reflecting, I don't know why it's doing that. So let me just turn my hand around this way. So I want this to go underneath this shadow. So I want to cause a bit of a shadow there, not coming out too much. And then this is just going to cause a little bit of a shadow in this one as well here. That helps just to give that movement to that bow. I don't know why the glue is sitting on it. And then same here. And then we're just coming off this edge here, and this just gives it its dramaticness, as I call it. It's like it's finishing off sparkle, and I might add some sparkle to it actually. It's blooming, yes. Howdy, Queen. Hi, Audrey. How are you? How's Queen? How are you doing? Have I missed anybody else coming in? I'm seeing names. If I missed anyone, just shout me. You miss me, Shell. And put a shadow underneath this bit. It is actually bringing me into the Christmas spirit, this picture, so I'm glad I chose it now. Just a little bit flicking out from there, just because you get a bit of a shadow from that cat, so I just want a little bit flicking out. I'm just running very lightly up this edge here. And then I'm just going to blend that out with 113. Oh, well, all the best for your productive day. Hopefully you get done what you want to do. I had a very productive day yesterday. It was hard work. Okay, I think I'm happy with that now. That ball looks really good and striking and bright. I'm getting a bit of light glare, but if I pull it this way, there's no glare. It looks really cool. So I'm just going to do it. I think its bow bits are here. So before I get my next combinations out, time flies when I'm on here, honestly. I downloaded another image that I won from Shellati. Woohoo, Pam, that's so good. Need to charge your cartridges. Change your cartridges, right, I get you. Yeah, I'm the same with tell you what I'm going to start with. Instead of putting that layer, so at the start of the other bow, put the layer of 011 down. I'm going to actually start with 113 and see if it gives me a better, not as much build up as quick. So I'm treating this now like her. So from the base we're going to bend upwards. Caught up yesterday on my Walking Dead. I was well out the loop. I've missed about 5 episodes of the new season, and they ended it on a cliffhanger, and I was like, no. Terrible. So making sure my pencils are sharp. I had a scare with my puppy. Well, he's not a puppy anymore. He turned 2 in November. But he was sat on my knee on Sunday, and he his eyeball, his eye, the light shone in his eye, and then it's hard to explain, but you know where you've got your iris of your eye, and then you have that clear film over the top of it, that dome. Well, on that was this like blacky brown splodge coming from the edge of the iris round. Is it the cornea that it's called? Cornea. And it was like a brown splodge. I'll show you a picture of it. Because I took a picture of it. So, I'm showing you all pictures of my kids and everything. I had to Google. I was trying to Google dog's eye. So if I zoom in, so if you can see this here, you see this patch here. So this is his iris. It's meant to be nice and neat, and this white of his eye should be bright white. He's only 2, so this black is going back towards the white of his eye, and then there's this black cloud, and it's all the way around his edge, you know, coming into his eye. It's hard to show you on this one because of the let me see if I've got a better. That's a better one, if you can see it. So all this, it's meant to be brown. If I come out, it looks a bit better. But that's his eye. So his eye there is meant to be all brown. You shouldn't see any of this black. It should all be this brown. And I was like, what on earth is that? And I googled, obviously, black marks in dogs' eyes, and it came up with melanoma and cancers, and I absolutely freaked. I thought, he's only 2, and I was crying and getting myself all upset. And so I obviously booked him into the vets yesterday, and so back to 016. Booked him into the vets yesterday, goes in, and he's like, how can I help you? And I said, my dog's got these funky things on his eyes. I said, can you please just look and tell me it's not cancer? Straight off the bat, I was so terrified it'd be cancer. And he's only a baby. And he looked at it, and they think it's something, it's called like a pigment. So it can come from massive trauma, like car accidents, you know, if they've been hit by something hard, or it can cause that they just get from a baby that they get too much pigment and it starts spreading out across his eye. So I have to monitor it now for in a month's time. I need to take a picture of it again and check if anything's changed. If it's changed, then obviously I have to take him back. But what I said is that brown patch, what you can see, in some cases it carries on growing and covers the whole cornea of the eye, so then it'll cause him a visual impairment in that eye. And when he's looked under the microscope yesterday, that pigment is all the way around his iris at the edge. Need to stay away from Google. That's what the vet told me yesterday. Although it did say cancers, it did mention this pigment as well. So I don't know if miniature schnauzers have conditions with their eyes or not. I need to look into it and obviously contact my breeder as well, where I got him from. But it really scared me. And I thought, oh, I don't want to make decisions. There's only 2. You know, it said that there's no treatment if they get this type of cancer in the eye or eye. Honestly, I was so upset. And I thought, this month just can't get any worse. I'm sick of getting bad news and stuff happening, and it was really stressing me out. But when I got in there, he was like, no, it isn't a good thing, but it's not the worst thing that could happen to him either. And he said, if it doesn't change and it just stays where it is, it'll be fine. But obviously, if it gets worse, he'll have to go and see an eye specialist. But, oh, I was so scared. I was so scared. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? You're actually awake to catch my stream. Woohoo! Nice. So yeah, I got a bit stressed out about that. And he did not like going in the vet's, let me tell you. The vet opened the door and he's like all excited, and then he shouted, Vader! And then he got excited and then looked at the door and brakes went straight on. Paws was on floor, bum was in air, he weren't moving nowhere. So I pull him across the vet's floor, and I'm like, this is embarrassing. So I just picked him up and carried him in. And then the vet took him off and said, go and get a second opinion off the other vet that deals more with eyes than he does. And he's trying to walk him out of his first bit to stay with feet down, not going nowhere. Vet still have it, drag him by his collar. Little bugger. So this is black now, which is 028. And I'm just flicking this down nice and softly, following that shape of that bow. I'm going to come off here, and then obviously we've got a little bit of a dint there, and we're still on hold with the house and everything because we're still trying to battle the vendor to fix this roof. So it's ended up where I've had to get somebody out to look at the roof. So now I've done that and I've got a quote, and it's now down to the vendors to sort it out, or I don't have the house and I walk away. It's as simple as that. But I've never been through anything more as stressful. I'll end up staying in this house at this rate. That happened to my mum's pug. I think they call it iris melanosis, like a freckle on his eye. They just have to make sure it doesn't change. Oh, so they've had something similar. He called it pigment. I think it was pigment Kerry's something or other. I can't remember exactly what he said. And he's not wrote it on the notes either, so I'm not too sure. It could be something similar to that, because I did read about something like that. Flannel over the I did read that about that condition, because it's common in Frenchies as well, but I don't know if it's common in schnauzers. But he is a miniature, so he is little. But on that side of his face was the face. He's meant to be all black, and that side of his face went grey when he was about 1. And it's funny that turned grey, and it was a complete half of his face. And now he's got something funny with that side of his face, his eye on that side, so it's a bit weird. But they're your babies, aren't they? They're just like your own babies, and I'm just like, you've only got one set of eyes. That's it, pigmentary, that, yes. I think that's it that he's got. It's like the joys of doggy parenthood. I've gone in with black here, I shouldn't have done that. So 113 is what I should have gone in with. just meet in the middle. And then 016. And then our lovely, beautiful, love this colour, 011. It's a lovely peachy pink. It's gorgeous. My pug has pigmentary keratitis due to eye injury. She had 2 corneal surgeries and it showed up due to scarring. Well, you see, my bigger dog, my giant schnauzer, they do play quite, what's the word, boisterous. They're very, very boisterous. And obviously, Milo compared to Vader is huge. His head, like Milo's head, is probably half of Vader's body, if not more. So when Milo gets playful and booshes him with his head, I was thinking, could that be causing it? But that doctor said yesterday that it's more traumatic stuff, like hard blows to the head, like when they get, you know, like if they got hit by a car or something fell on them or something like that. He said it's more that kind of trauma, so I don't know. I think I'm going to have to keep an eye on it. But his other eye is completely fine. Completely fine. So yeah, stress galore for me lately. So now I feel like my bows aren't matching. Let me just fix. I think I just need a little more of that pink kind of travelling over here. I'm just bringing some more of that pink this way. I've just got a little bit more of that highlight showing on this side than that side, so I'm just going to close it up a little bit just so. Sorry, that was out of camera, but I just kind of, so when I put it up they match now and it was just not matching. In line for coffee, so not driving and typing. What issue is this? I need a Christmas. What issue is this? It's the Christmas one, the one that just came out, issue 81. There's a new one just come out, issue 82's just come out. But this is the one that comes just before Christmas. So is this October's image? October's month, I think. Because November's month is that. You will love that new image that's coming out. Should I get it you and show it you why I've just finished that bow? Let me go and get it and I'll show you the new one that's just dropped through the door yesterday. That just made me cough. I just pull this up. I'll just move that out of the way. This is the new one that's just come. It is gorgeous. So let me just put my get my mice on here. Gosh, I've only gone up that flight of stairs and I'm out of breath. Let me just pull my camera up a bit more. There we go. So it's called Nico Girl Special, and it's by Dina Stone. Don't know why it's going all funky. Let me just try and autofocus it. See if that does anything better. Hammer fail mod. What? Hold on a second. I always feel bad when I come in late. What book? What pencils? So I'm needy. It's the Christmas special, the new one. So you should be receiving this anytime soon if you've not already got it, because this came out in October's edition, which is issue 81. So I'm colouring that Christmas special, and it's a Fabrica Fantasy image. That one. I'm just catching up with. So Angie saves the day. Pencils I've used. Just have the cutesy Christmas. Is that what that one is? Oh no, that's not cutesy Christmas. Issue 82, yeah. So I don't know which is the cutesy Christmas. I don't think I got a cutesy Christmas one. It's different. But this is the Nico Girl, so let me just come down a little bit. The car in front of me has a Krampus sticker. I know. I think I might do. Back to driving. Okay, so I'll just give you a quick flip of this one. I'll go back to the front because this is better, isn't it? But this is by Dina Stone, and all her images have got these dead cute cat ears on them. So I'll go back to front and then you can see them. A quick flip. I love this one. I nearly went and got it and coloured in this one because it's still that month. I thought Cutesy Christmas was last year. You are loved and lovely. She definitely is. You never fail at a mod. It's not a job. You're amazing. All have your own unique ways. I fail at being a mod when I don't turn up to my own channels that I mod for because I didn't get the notification. That's a mod fail. So, like yours, you'd done an hour and a half and I didn't even know you was on because they had the times all muddled up in my brain. Love that medical one. I could see Tammy colouring this one. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Got that, that's Forrest Gump, that, isn't it? It's absolutely, it is gorgeous. I mean, they're not ones I colour in. Oh, I could see Tammy colouring that as well with that mask. They're not ones I would colour in. I'm not a big fan of anime and stuff like that, but my daughter is absolutely amazing colourist, and she draws and she loves to colour, so I just give it to her when it came because she seen it, she went, oh, I love that. And so I said, here, you can have it. But she'll let me colour in it, but I might scan my favourite pages out of it, the ones that I like, and I'll colour in. But she absolutely loves them. Bees. Well, it is very cutesy and cute, and I just saw Ashley. I thought this has got Ashley's name written all over it, and Tammy. And I bet Sammy would probably love to colour in this as well. I bet Sammy's ready for popping soon. So yeah, that's the brand new one that's just come out. I may do a flip of that on my channel, so I'll put that on. So back to this one. I think now I'm going to do the little booty. So I'm going to pick them blues. I'm just going to put these down here just so I know what combos and I can put them in the thing. And then I want some greys. That looks like a silver. Oh no, they're completely the wrong combination. Right, so these are the greys. I'm going to do a grey and a blue one. Yeah, she definitely will. Okay, so let's start with the blue first. So I'm going to be using 038. Angie can help you out with the colour if she knows it. And 035. Oh no. And 084. It's getting a bit on the full side that again. 1 second. To say I don't like the paper though, it's quite bright on that page, so that's good. So this is also textured as well, so what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to start with the middle. I'm going to start with my very darkest colour, so let's move these back down. Oh, thank you, Mona. Your Hello Fresh order. Oh, the Little Mermaid is 038. Oh, I like that one. So, with this sock, I'm thinking of kind of just where these are. I'm just going to kind of flash it down in parts because I want it to look like wool. So I'm going to put in like these dashes of green. If this doesn't pull off, then I get it. You know, I'm just playing with some ideas in my mind here. But I'm just putting threads of this darker blue in. And it to kind of look like a sock. So I'm pressing quite firm. Well, that flecks of wool that's coming through, this is what I'm going for. So I'm hoping this is going to work. Just had Debbie Macomber's very Merry Christmas colouring book arrive. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. You'll have to send me a picture, Ems. Or in fact don't, because then it's just going to enable me. And I'm on a spending ban. So I'm just going to put these like little Still going with the floor or the shape of the sock. So I'm pressing hard when I do them. Well, I'm kind of being really, what's the word, sporadic, if that's even a word, sporadic with my lines. I'm not, there's no, what's the word I'm looking for? There's no pattern, I'm just going with the flow of them. So I'm just going to make sure that they're all nice and deeply coloured, so they stand out when I put the other colours over them. And pressing harder. And just when I put the two lighter blues in, it's going to be darker. I hope you can see what I'm kind of going for, that grainy, woolly. So then I'm going to come in with 035, and then that's where I'm just going to bring these in at the top. Quite light. I'm going to kind of just blend that in nice and softly. I'll look for flip later. You do get some good books though. I'm just going in between this snowflake with these colours, with that darker blue. I might add a darker blue than that in yet. So then I'm coming in with my really lightest blue, which is 038, which is Little Mermaid, as Angie let us know. How cute. I'm just blending them. It's got a tinge of green in that. So I want it to look woolly. And you know, you sometimes get that wool with them different grains of colour in, so like a white wool, and so this is like a baby blue wool with the patterning, but without doing that pattern that you get in wool, because they'd have to do it teeny tiny on here for that. We get a really dark blue. This'll work. Wow. Just going to come in with 034 and I'm just going to add in some deeper blue lines. To that what we've added. I'm just going to go under here with it. It's all right, Nikki. No worries about it. You can always catch the start of it. I'm about halfway through, so you're not late at all. Just get here when you can. At least you've caught the stream. I'm just going to add some of this darker blue in. I just kind of think this has inspired me for a Christmas video to do like a wool effect. Kind of bring some of these off. See, this is what happens when I start winging it, and I start doing crazy things, and I think, oh, will that work or will it not work? So I'm just going to try to see if it gives that wool effect that I'm after. No problem. Enjoy your shopping, Ems. I've got to do a full shop. I keep going getting like bits, and I shouldn't be going getting just bits. I need to go and do a proper weekly shops. You're welcome, Ems. Enjoy your day. Thank you very much for coming. So yeah, on these I'm just going to add little V's. Try and make it look like a wool without being too detailed. I'm definitely going to attempt that wool effect colouring, but this is having the effect I want. I think. I like it when I do my wing it wing it streams and try and make it look like a wool. Sometimes your best work comes out of unplanned material. I always say that. A lot of my best work has been unplanned. So I think I've got a wool effect, a wool 8 sock effect there. I'm happy with that. It's quite quick and it's not very detailed, but sometimes I suppose it doesn't need to be, does it? So I'm trying to think now. Whether I need to use that actual 084, because I think that's got a bit obsolete. So I'm changing this one that I did use 084, and I'm changing it and keeping with the 034 because that's better. So I'm going back to marking out. Let's have a see. It's going to mark out. So this sock's just going to be travelling forward now. So I'm just going to add these little lines in. I'm going to come in with 035. Oh, and I need to finish off that one. I've not done that properly. So I'm just coming up to the centre. This little, just your normal blending I'm doing here. Hello, Corey. How are you? I'm lurking and drinking coffee. I can't taste until human comes out. Oh no, you still can't taste. Frey got a hint of a smell back yesterday. She celebrated for a second and then she said, "It's not back." It's a shame. I shouldn't be laughing, it's not funny, but okay, and then 038 in the centre. I just need to go under here with this one, which is 034. So I've not carried on that. This is just to stop it looking flat. Shell, are you using the square brute freeners? I am, yes. Yeah, the square brute's one of my very favourite budget pencils. For the price of them, I think they're absolutely amazing. Sorry, I'm just concentrating again. Oh, thanks, Nikki. Angie's, I think Angie's been letting everyone know, because I have no idea. But Angie's sent me a chart, I think, for the official names of them. I think we've found out what some of them are already. The cute little names. But thank you. Thank you for the offer. It's lovely. I just don't like how my pencils are laying down on this paper. I really don't. I'm just not a fan. I'm just going back with this one. And then I get dead frustrated that my work doesn't look like I want it to look. Then I'll have a battle in my brain. Just bear with me 2 seconds, there's just something banging downstairs. Let me just go and see what it is. And I know no one's in the house, so 1 second. Right. Uh, 84, yes. 84. I was using 84, but I'm scrapping it. I've scrapped it. So I'm not using it anymore. I'm using 34, 35 and 38. So just going back to 35 here. Oh, someone did it on YouTube, Nikki. I have heard a few people mention that the names are right there, but I've just been obviously too lazy to do it. Thanks, Zoe. Angie sent me a chart, so thank you very much for the offer, though. Oh, Marlo, don't stop licking yourself. Everyone can hear you on stream. Get off. Oh, dogs. It was the dog that was banging downstairs because my husband's obviously got work and then the door's shut on the dog and he was banging at my door to come upstairs. Yeah, Dad left you downstairs, didn't he, lad? Didn't he? Eh? Did Dad leave you downstairs? It was me, wasn't it? Yes. Yeah, he was. You're going to tell everyone how mean Dad was. Yeah, was he bad? Oh, alright, we don't need to go over dramatic. Oh, is that where it was on? Has everyone written to Santa letting him know what you want for Christmas? I haven't yet. I want too many things. Way too many things. So I'm going to get the flicks going again now just to make it look like my woolly pattern. I'm going to update my wish list to the most things I want, and then I'm going to tell my husband and everyone to look on there. So that was 34, and then I'm just going to continue with 34 just up here in these little nooks and crannies. I mean, I can't even speak, let alone read. Is it Japanese or Chinese symbols? But I tell you what, are nice, them pencils. I really, really want them. Oh, they're all in individual boxes, so they're red, and then they've got a gorgeous Chinese design on them. They're absolutely stunning. Let me see if I can find them. These are them. These are absolutely gorgeous. I seen them on the Art Gear guide. Oh, I really want these pencils for Christmas. And they do it in the 100 set and a 50 set. And they come in these gorgeous sets. And each one of them is like a, you know, you get your die cast 3D images. That's what they're like. That is actually like 3D card cutouts and built up. Oh, they're amazing. I think the only dodgy set is this one. It comes with all different odd colours that are not. So that's like all the reds, and then all the blues, all the yellows and greens. And then this one is like odd colours. But oh, they're stunning. Absolutely stunning. But these are the ones I want. And apparently the reviews are really good on them. Even on the Art Gear guide, he said he really loved them. So yeah, I'm just checking. I'm not showing you my address. So these are just by the Phoenix Oriental Style Chinese Traditional Coloured Pencils. So if you like the look of them, they're definitely going to go on my wish list. Tammy's got them and she's done a chart too. Oh, nice. So, oh look, you can all see me. Could you see me then? I thought you could. I was just going to say hi to you all. I've not got my face camera on. I need to start putting my face camera back on. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to do the grey part of the sock. Because I haven't decided. I might just leave that white. So I'm going to come in with 027. This is just going to be smooth shading. I want it to look like it's done with different it's done with different material. But they are definitely going on my wish list, as well as them triangle black Faber-Castell pencils. Hi Melissa, how are you? Yes, one of her members translated for her. The Marco tribute. Oh yes, they are stunning as well. Yeah, but them pencils as well, they've got like a little Chinese design on. Oi! Then I'm using 097, which is just slightly lighter. And then 096. I'm just going back over it with 027. Get rid of all the white marks and just get that really smooth. Oh, they're so nice, aren't they, Nikki? Are they a lot cheaper on AliExpress? I'm picking my Xmas decorations from the storage today. Oh, you're going to get yours up. Yeah, I know, Nikki, I'm waiting for them. I even messaged Albert and said, is there any way I can get an early set? And I can't. I've got to wait till they come out over here to be able to have them posted. I was like, oh. But patience, patience. Greatness comes to those who wait. As they say. I'll wait. I'll definitely wait. Right, so where we're going next? I'm just going to do the 027. I keep showing you that, but they're just not picking it up. It's like the polychromos. 027. I'll just be going under here. Oops. Just drew on my page. Next is, let me just sharpen it a little bit. 097. I also want the Dragon Black Widow pencils that are due out soon. I'd send you some, Shell, but I think they'd be available over there before they'd arrive. Oh yeah, they would, Angie. Thank you very much for thinking of me though. I think they come out in Australia first, don't they, and then the US, and then the UK. I don't think it's much after. So all's good in the hood. So I want some really nice aqua greens in a minute for this. And then next up is 096, which is exactly the same combination I've just been using. The paper's breaking down underneath it, it's literally one layer. And these are more like a warm grey if you was using a poly or something like that, or what's the word I'm trying to think of? Prismacolors, because I don't use them very often. Just going back with my darkest colour again for a second, which is 027. I'm just softly going over that, just blending that out a bit more, and just see a bit of a harsh line. So yeah, after all my kids have got rid of COVID, they're all starting with winter snuffles now. Because I know for sure it won't be COVID, because now they'll have a natural immunity to it for a good couple of months. So I know I don't have to worry about COVID with the kids anyway. So just going back to 097. And then lastly the light colour again, just to blend it in nice and seamlessly there. So that's going to be blue. I'm going to have white. So this is going to have to be grey, because that's going to be white. I'm just having a dilemma with my brain here, what I want to do with the bottom of the sock. You're waiting on the postman. Hi Tabby, I'm using the square brutes. The square brute funners. and it's the new Colour in Heaven Christmas issue that came out last month, which is the Christmas special with my Mika Jelena, Hannah Lynn, Fabrica Fantasy, Zoe Sadler, and Lenica Falokni. I can't say it right. Filanenko. And I am colouring a Fabrica Fantasy picture, which is this one. Oh, you're falling asleep. No worries, Pam. Have a lovely night's sleep. Thank you for calling in and watching. It's been lovely to have you all back. So this one I'm going to do, so we've got a white, I'm going to do grey, then we're going to do, it's going to be grey, so I'm going to come in at the top here with 027 and just give it a nice little shade about. Hopefully I'm not blocking anyone's view with my massive hand. So I'm going to pick out some nice aqua green colours as well to go with this grey. That I'm going to do green, grey, green, grey, green, and then I'm going to do the top of the sock woolly. And here woolly, I think. And no idea what that is. So next up is 097. And then I may call it a day and go and have my dinner. Once I've done this sock, hopefully. And it has been lovely, so thank you to Zoe for asking me to do this and get my Colour in Heavens out again, because I have been a bit lax with my Colour in Heaven books and I really don't think I'd colour in them much, so it's been nice to get them out and challenge myself to doing them. So thank you, Zoe, for asking me to be part of your hashtag, and I'll be doing some more Colour in Heaven ones as the month goes on. Dark Slate. Shouldn't be too long, no, I don't think it should. Oh, I love Jasmine. I want to get her oracle cards. I think I'm going to ask someone to get me them for Christmas because I really like them. I love, love, love oracle cards anyway, but coupled with Jasmine's work, that'll be amazing. And back to 097, just going over, just covering all the white spaces. White Seagulls, 097. Right, let's pick out some. I want this colour. This colour. Not that any of you can see what colours I'm picking out there. just trying to find a nice dark teal colour. They're all very blue. I have done a colour chart. I should really get the colour chart out. I think they're all a bit too green. Okay, so I'm going to go for 057, 083 and 041. You see all them? Trying to get my camera to focus on it. 0341, 083 and 057. And this is going to be my little tealy colour. Little aqua green colour, not teal, sorry. Some of her little figurines. Oh, I've not seen her figurines. I've seen her badges because I have her badges. I have this one here. I want to get some more of these. Okay, so I'm going to go in the edge with 041. I'm trying to capture like the feeling of winter with these. So you've got your grey, cloudy, bluey skies. And then that warm but cold sea colour. So it captures all the colours of winter in one. I ended up going for 4-1, Spring Pond. There's me picking it for a winter colour, and it's called Spring Pond. I was going to add some purple in, but I don't think I want to do that. So next up is 083. This has a bit more of a warmer tinge to it as we go towards the centre. Again, I'm going to close the gap there. And then 057 just in the centre. I'm going to go back to 041. Just as a final layer to cover any white space. Zero 083. Oh, my stomach's just made one big heck of a grumble. Don't know you didn't hear it. So I've still got a heck of a lot of whips to do. A heck of a lot. I've not been able to catch up on any of the colour-a-thon stuff or anything. So I'm going to go back to grey now. I'm going to try and go over it with this blender actually. I don't think the blender works very well on this paper, to be fair. Then I'm going to go back to the grey now. So this is going to be like a grey multicoloured bit at the bottom. I think I might just use, with it being such a small space, the darker and the mid colour, just because it's hard to keep 3 colours going here with such small space. And if I've done my calculations right, I should end with grey, which will tie it all in. Just had 2 times crusty rolls with ham and coleslaw and a cup of very nice. Oh, did you have a tea or a coffee? No problem, Deb. Thank you very much for coming along. It's been lovely to have you back here with me this morning. Thank you so much. And I'll see you on my next one on Friday night. I'm waiting for, I'll need a cup of tea. I can feel my mouth getting dry. I've had my 2 coffees this morning. So 097. I've had my 2 coffees this morning. So that's good for me. And then I'm just going to use 096 just to fill in any white space and use it as like my blender really. I'm just going to go back in where I've got the deeper colours at the edges here. I'm just going to go in there darker. Oh, did I ghost hunt on Saturday? I loved it. Loved it. I was doing a cellar all night. It was amazing. Cup of tea. Oh, you can't drink coffee anymore. Why? I do limit myself to coffee. I can't drink my Tassimo machine coffee anymore because they're too high in sugar, which I'm gutted about. I used to have one of them every day and then a normal cup of coffee later on in the day. So now I just have 2 normal decaf coffee in the morning and then I have tea or cordial for the rest of the day. Well, I take my tablet. It helps me remember to take my tablet in the morning if I have it in my coffee. So back with 097. Okay, I'm going back to our aqua colour. I'm just being really gentle around the edges because I don't want to go too far in. I'm just keeping my pressure quite light, and then obviously I can build up the deeper colour with the layers after. I just don't want to take too much space up with this dark, or my darkest colour. I used to drink coffee all the time, but when my tummy started playing up, I couldn't drink it. Oh, just the smell of the coffee makes you feel ill. Oh no. 083. Do you know my stomach used to be like that with tea? Sometimes I could drink a cup of tea and I'd be running toilet after with bad gripes in my stomach. It's not done it for a while, but it definitely used to do that with tea. So I changed everything to decaf. And touch wood, it seems to be alright. And then we've got 057. And then back with 041. And I'm just going to do the very tips of all these and just deepen that up again. I used to, oh, I've just read that, haven't I? I'm going to be mindful of my time as well, because I don't want Angie to be up too late. So I'm going to make, I think I'll finish the sock off on Friday night. I think it's going to take me quite a bit to colour this. Is this a dress? What is this behind her? This is what I can't work out here. If anyone's got this book, what's this here? This is a sock. That's another sock. And this is another sock. I can't work out if this is a wall. I think it might be a wall. And this is, do you think this is something hanging off a mantle maybe? Is this like a fireplace, do you think? Don't know. So I'm just going to finish off this last little bit here, and then we'll finish the rest of the sock off. I'll finish the rest of this sock off here now after when I've ended stream, because obviously I'm just going to do this pattern again on here, and you've seen what I've done, and then we're going to do different ones for them over here, or I might keep them the same. I don't know. I might do them the same and then work on the cats on Friday. Floor and a wall. See, I thought floor, but then this sock here comes down. So this is the sock here. So then that would be traipsing on the floor. So I'm thinking, is this a fire with a piece of wood? Wall, a dado rail, another wall. I don't know. I thought tree, but then I thought that's a weird bark shape. I don't know, it looks more like chunks of stone, so I'm thinking I might do this like wood, stone, and then wooden fireplace, I think. And then lastly, I'm going to go back in with the grey, all underneath here, which is 027. I'm not too worried about my pencils being sharp here because they don't need to be. Then I'm going to come round the bottom. Soften my edge off. I'm ready for the next transition colour. which is, sorry, I don't know why I pulled it, my thing there. Stone floor. It's a rock fireplace. Yeah, this bit's rock. I think this here, I don't know, this is like, is this like a stone wall? Oh, wait, I see it. No, that's the back of the, so this is the wall all here. Then this is a wooden bit, and then this is stone, I think. Thanks, Christine. So 097. But it's been lovely reconnecting with you all again, must admit. I've missed you all, 096. But when my head is not in a good place, I'm not creative. I can't, just no creativity comes out in me, and it just feels more like a chore than it does an enjoyment. So back to 027. So that's where I've been missing. And I don't want to sound like a miserable Nancy, but I just like to explain that sometimes when I go quiet, there is reasons behind it. I've not just deserted you all for no reason, but I was literally not in a very good place. I had a lot of things happen one after the other, and it's not been great. Still not great, but I can't, as I said to Angie this morning, I can't keep hiding. Floor and wall, stone floor. It's actually whatever you want to make it, shell your page, and that's the way you see it. That no worries, Christine. So yeah, so I can't keep hiding. I've got to not let it beat me. But my hands were in absolute state last week, so I didn't want to stream. They were all bloody, and see, this is my latest one that I've been biting, so I've been hiding that off camera, but I've been trying to let them heal. You can see how bad they were, so I've been trying to let them heal. It's not really good, shouldn't really be biting, but it's just been the nerves. I've been very, very stressed. Okay, so I think we'll leave that sock there. I'll finish off this sock. I may even finish off the other two. If I decide to do them different, then I'll do them on Friday night. But if not, I think I might finish these socks off in my own time, and then we can concentrate on doing the cats and the baubles and stuff on Friday night. But I think I've done quite a bit there anyway. It's looking quite a nice little cute page. Gone very dark in here. Okay, so there is a bit of light glare on there, so if I pull it forward a bit, you can kind of see the definition that's in that bow. But yeah, I've enjoyed doing that with you all tonight. Tonight, it's not even night, it's because it's so dark. I feel like it's night time. It's gone really, really dull and dark and grey and horrible and dingy like it does. You can see it's all gone dark on my screen. So thank you very much for coming, hanging with me. It's just hanging nail shell, all good. Thank you for streaming. Take care, everyone. It's 12:30ish. I'm going, so Angie can get to bed. But thank you very much for joining me today. I will be back on Friday night. I promise you, I'll be here Friday night. So thank you for coming, joining me this morning. It's been lovely having you. Much love to each and every one of you. And I will see you Friday night. Have a lovely rest of the week, everybody. Good night if it's night time, and have a lovely day if it's daytime. Bye. Mwah. It's snowing. Oh, send it over here. Send it to the UK. I want snow. Okay, thank you very much, everyone, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye. You're off for more mermaid colouring. Okie dokie. See you Friday night, 8 PM sharp. Bye.